Number 10. Alain Prost. Starting his racing career as a teenager, Alain Prost was popularly known as the Professor and was one of the greatest racers in the 1980s. Despite retiring from the sport over 3 decades ago, the French driver amassed enough wealth to secure a spot in our top 10 list of F1's wealthiest drivers. During his days in F1, the Professor dominated the track, holding the most records for GP career wins from 1987 to 2001 until Michael Schumacher surpassed him, amassing a huge sum of prizes and pay. Moreover, he also made more money as the owner of his own team, Prost Grand Prix, and as a technical advisor for his former teams, McLaren and Renault, after retirement. He has also reportedly been successful as an investor in stocks and property. Prost has a net worth of $100 million. Number 9. Eddie Irvine. Eddie Irvine lived and breathed motor racing, competing in the Formula 4 Championship when he was only 17 years old. And Irvine had an exciting career in Formula 1, winning 4 Grand Prix and recording 26 podium finishes during his time in the sport, racing alongside Michael Schumacher with the Scuderia. During his race career, which spanned a decade, Irvine won 4 of his 148 races, all for Ferrari, making himself a cool $50 million. The closest he came to winning a title was in 1999 when he finished second behind Mika Hakkinen, who won a title in the absence of Schumacher after breaking his leg at the British Grand Prix. But the Northern Irish driver was already a millionaire before he started his race career, thanks to his savvy property investments. This all combined makes up the cool $120 million the former Ferrari has in net income. Number 8. Mario Andretti. Mario Andretti is one of the most successful American motor racers. Andretti holds the inevitable record of being one of 2 American drivers to win F1, IndyCar, NASCAR, and the World Sports Car Championship. The Italian-born American one and only F1 title arrived in 1978, while he also recorded 12 wins and 19 podium places during his spell in F1. He reportedly earned approximately $12 million annually during his racing career, a substantial sum considering his last race was in 1994, but the majority of his earnings have come across from other racing interests. Presently, Mario possesses a chain of 12 gas stations in Northern California and has acquired a vineyard in Napa Valley. This vineyard boasts sales of over 30,000 wine cases annually, generating a net worth of $120 million, putting him comfortably in the top 10 richest F1 drivers. Number 7. Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel has amassed a serious fortune during his career, believed to be worth $140 million. And that will come as little surprise considering he has been in F1 for over 10 years and has 4 world titles to his name between 2010 and 2013, all for Red Bull. After spending some years at Red Bull, Vettel jumped to Ferrari, where he earned a salary of close to US $40 million. Now, racing for the rebranded Aston Martin team, the Finger, his nickname from his famous celebration using the index finger from which he lost the tip in an early accident, earns around US $15 million a year. Beyond his on-track success, Vettel's financial gains extended off the circuit thanks to lucrative endorsement partnerships with renowned brands like Shell and Casio, reportedly fetching him around $300,000 per endorsement. Number 6. Jenson Button. Recognized as one of the best drivers Britain has produced, Button enjoyed a fascinating rivalry with Lewis Hamilton at McLaren before his retirement from F1 racing in 2016. He won his one and only world championship in 2009 and came first in a total of 15 races in his 17-year career. His association with McLaren reportedly earned him an annual income of approximately $24 million. Presently, Button strategically directs his earnings into real estate investments, spanning the UK and Bahrain. Beyond his financial pursuits, he actively contributes as an F1 commentator for Sky Sports and holds a prominent role as a senior advisor to his former team, Williams. At the age of 43, Jenson Button's remarkable achievements have propelled his net worth to an impressive $222 million. Number 5. Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi Räikkönen is one of the world's highest paid F1 drivers. In his 20-year career spanning 2001 to 2021, Kimi raced for 5 Formula 1 teams: Sauber, McLaren, Ferrari, Lotus, and Alfa Romeo. After his 2-decade F1 career, the Finnish Iceman reached the pinnacle of his profession, amassing an impressive $70 million with Ferrari alone. This surpassed the earnings of F1 peers like Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Beyond the racetrack, Kimi Räikkönen's financial acumen is evident through his property investments, including a lavish $24 million residence in the picturesque Swiss town of Bar and an equally opulent $24 million beachfront estate in Phuket, Thailand. Known as the Iceman for his smooth skill behind the wheel, Kimi has an ice-cool stack of $27 million stored away in the bank. Number 4. Niki Lauda. Niki Lauda, an iconic figure in F1 history, clinched the World Championship 3 times. His substantial earnings derived from his stints with Ferrari and McLaren. However, his primary income stream wasn't confined to racing. He ventured into the airline industry, establishing and subsequently selling 2 airlines. Additionally, Niki Lauda graced both the silver screen and television, including a memorable appearance in the film Rush. Sadly, Niki Lauda passed away in 2019 at the age of 70. Despite his passing, his legacy endures, and he remains one of the wealthiest F1 drivers in the history of the sport, boasting an impressive net worth of approximately $295 million. Now we're down to the top 3. Before we move on, can you guess who they are? Let us know in the comment section below. Number 3. Fernando Alonso. At 41 years of age, the Spaniard Fernando Alonso boasts a storied career in F1, having competed for Renault, McLaren, and currently Alpine. Notably, in 2005, he clinched the title of the youngest ever Formula 1 world champion, followed by a second championship the subsequent year. With a total of 32 Grand Prix victories, Alonso's racing journey has been impressive. During his prime, he commanded a substantial annual income of up to $50 million, which has now transitioned to a $5 million salary at Aston Martin. Complementing his earnings, lucrative partnerships with brands like Citibank, Pirelli, and Adidas contribute around an additional $1 million annually. As of today, Fernando Alonso's net worth stands at a notable $270 million US. Number 2. Lewis Hamilton. The renowned Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, at 37 years old, boasts an illustrious 7-time World Championship title. His substantial earnings include a base salary of approximately $55 million annually, coupled with an impressive $7 million in bonuses. Beyond these figures, Hamilton's substantial income is further amplified by his lucrative sponsorships and brand agreements off the racetrack. Presently, his net worth stands at an impressive $440 million. Number 1. Michael Schumacher. While his career record has been surpassed, no F1 driver's wealth has yet surpassed Michael Schumacher's own. The title of the wealthiest F1 driver in history belongs to none other than the German sensation, Michael Schumacher. His departure from Formula 1 in 2012 marked the end of a career adorned with almost every conceivable record, including an astonishing 7 world championships and 91 victories. As per celebrity net worth estimations, Schumacher's peak earning potential peaked at an astounding $100 million annually, culminating in over $1 billion amassed throughout his remarkable journey. Notably, even during his non-racing periods, the Red Baron commanded a considerable income of $50 million each year, courtesy of lucrative endorsements with prominent brands such as Shell, Mercedes-Benz, Ferrari, and Vodafone, among others. As reported by Racing News 365, his mere act of sporting a Shell cap, or later a Dutch Vermogensbeheerder cap, was valued at a remarkable $10 million per year. The world of Formula 1 has undeniably produced a roster of extraordinarily affluent athletes, empowered by substantial salaries, lucrative endorsement agreements, and enticing bonuses for their triumphant performances on the track. What other names do you expect to see on the list? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more F1 videos.